Hey guys, Scare9 here, welcome back to my channel today, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at what is probably the strangest hand cannon within Destiny 2, at least within the Forsaken DLC. This is going to be the Nightfall exclusive drop for the Warden of Nothing Strike, also known as the Warden's Law hand cannon. So what is this hand cannon? Why is it so strange? Is it worth grinding for? Etc, etc. Well, this is a hand cannon, and as far as I know, it is the only one that features the aggressive burst frame, which essentially means that it fires 2 bullets every time you pull the trigger. However, it's not like a traditional burst weapon like a pulse rifle or a sidearm or something like that. Both bullets actually fire at the exact same time. So if you take a look at the footage in the background, you can see me taking one shot and very distinctly see 2 bullet holes, which is very interesting. So that makes this thing very good and very bad in some scenarios. If you manage to get the Rampage perk on this weapon, it makes it extremely good. If you hit both shots in Crucible, you're hitting for 92. If you get the Rampage perk procced once, it hits for 102, and then you are able to 2-tap people because of this intrinsic frame, which is really awesome. If you don't have Rampage, it makes it a consistent 3-tap just like every other hand cannon in the Crucible. However, what's happening is that now you're limiting your utility of this weapon at a range, because if you shoot from far enough back, your grouping's not tight enough, and only one of the 2 bullets is going to be hitting your enemy in the head. So it is definitely a give-take relationship. I would not use this weapon unless you get the Rampage perk. Now, if you guys don't know, every Nightfall weapon actually has a variation of it that is kind of the curated role. It will drop with a 10 masterwork already given to it, and it will have a set of perks that Bungie actually decided to give to this weapon. So for the Warden's Law, the curated role is actually Rampage, and 4th time is the charm, which, if I'm understanding correctly, is a little bit bugged right now, but this is probably the best role you could hope for on this hand cannon. So I would definitely recommend grinding out for a Rampage version of this hand cannon. If you get 2 taps in the Crucible, it's not that bad. Like, it's not hard to activate the Rampage perk. Of course, you can do it with like body shot. It's easiest with 3 headshots, whatever. But then it actually lasts for like 5 or 6 seconds, so it's very easy to transition over and start 2-tapping people very quickly. It's actually the most consistent 2-tap hand cannon in the Crucible. You can have Sturm 2-tap if you're standing in an empowering rift, and then Luna's Howl can also 2-tap in certain scenarios as well, but this is by far the most consistent, is going to be the Warden's Law with a Rampage buff on it. Now, in terms of tips for farming it, it's pretty much just like every Nightfall. We usually do it on low score runs. We just put on heavyweight and a good burn. This week was solar because nothing in the strike really uses solar except for the boss, but in most cases you should actually be killing the boss before he's able to even stop talking, which is very, very cool. However, you know, high score runs, the higher your score, the more likely you are to get the weapon, so you and your fire team are just going to have to do balances of longer runs for higher scores and a higher drop chance, or shorter runs for a lower score and thus a lower drop rate. However, it is directly correlated to your score, so that's just going to be for you and your fire team to decide which method you're really going to want to run. But yeah, that is the Warden's Law hand cannon. It is extremely strange. I love that they put quirky weapons like this in the game. It makes it feel more like Borderlands, and more importantly, it makes each gun feel like it has its own personality, which is very, very cool. Like I said, this is the only weapon that I know of in the game that functions like this right now, so that of course makes it fairly unique, which is really cool. So let me know what you think about the Warden's Law down in the comment section below. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like rating and share it with your friends. If you're interested in watching either of the 2 videos on screen, you can click their respective annotations to be taken to them. If you're brand new to my channel, make sure to hit the giant version of my logo on screen to be subscribed to my awesome Destiny 2 videos and live streams. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you in my next video.